Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Allison with the Season Life with Allison DeLong, and it's beginning to look a little bit like Christmas around here. What does this, and this have in common with my goals to eat healthy and live a healthier lifestyle? Well, stay tuned and I'll tell you. I'm glad you're here. I have just returned from a lovely gathering with some of the ladies from our church where each one of us was to bring 120 baked cookies. And so I worked to make some M&M chocolate chip cookies. I didn't make 120, but in the course of making those cookies, I taste tested some cookie dough and I taste tested some cooked cookies, which was pretty dramatic in comparison to what I've been eating over the course of the last couple of weeks. Add to that, getting to eat some of the lovely finger foods that we had at the gathering today, as well as having to taste test at least one bite of 16 different cookies. My stomach feels a little bit like it's been kneaded, like the dough I kneaded the other night to make some homemade biscuits for some friends. So that brings to mind the challenges that you face when you're trying to eat healthier during the holidays. I had been not having refined sugar in my diet for about 2 weeks, so reintroducing that has really had an impact on the way that I feel. And then not to mention that on Thursday, I cooked a meal for a family friend, and I cooked some things that I don't normally cook. And of course, I'm a taster when I'm cooking, so those mashed potatoes kind of were a bit of a shock to the system. In week 3 of my healthy living, I've had 3 days of eating something that really isn't in my diet. So what am I gonna do about it? I'm gonna hydrate to not beat myself up when I fall off and to not deprive myself so that it doesn't feel like I am losing something other than weight. So thanks for being here. I'll keep you posted as the week goes and how I'm doing to get back on track. This isn't over. This is just an event in a lifestyle that I'll be pursuing for the rest of my life. I'm glad you're here. Let me know in the comments, what are your challenges during the holidays for those eating events and those meal planning events that you might be facing? We have done a fast forward, basically I think a whole month, because I did not do any recording of any videos regarding our health journey. First and foremost, let me apologize for my appearance. One of the things I commit to you is I'm gonna be real in this vlog. Whether it's this one or any that I post in the future, I am really going to be conscientious about not being concerned about what my appearance looks like. And I don't know if that makes sense, but I just want to be real. I don't want to put on airs and try to make myself up to being something that I'm not, and let you see in my life about just what a regular everyday life is. So today, it's ponytail back. It's really not even a nice ponytail. I won't even show you that. I'm in my bum around the house clothing. Haven't even taken a shower yet. So I have washed my hands and washed my face and brushed my teeth, but other than that, it's a basic bare bones day. So I hope you can bear with me. I'm not gonna apologize, but if you need an apology, just consider it blanket across this video and any that upcome that you see that I am in my glasses and raw every day. This is me. And I'll be honest with you, the good news is I didn't gain any weight over December. The other good news is that I didn't worry about what I was eating. I just ate what I wanted and tried to do it in moderation. And what I actually found was that my body actually kind of self-moderated for me. I'm in pretty good shape. Hadn't lost any weight, but I feel better. My energy's good. What I noticed over the course of the month of December is that when I allowed myself little treats like sugar in my coffee, or anything that was a little bit more sugary, I could see a difference in my energy level and kind of how I felt. I didn't feel as cruddy as I felt before I started really being conscientious about what I'm putting into my body, but I could see and feel those signs from my body. I could also tell how much more bloated my stomach was. There is a real connection between what I eat and how my stomach reacts. What Lance has researched and we are embarking on is doing intermittent fasting. He has always been successful with a low-carb diet, but despite his faithfulness to that, he has not been successful with that over the last couple of months. So we're going to try to do the intermittent fasting. One of the things that's really great about this process is Lance and I are doing it together, and it's not like one of us has to cook something that meets our needs that doesn't meet the other's needs. So it's really a great partnership. What this looks like is that we begin consuming food every day at noon, and then we eat from noon until 8 p.m. Lance is being much more open and free in what he's eating, just simply because he is just trying to see how the whole process of the intermittent fasting works. I, on the other hand, am at least trying to keep an eye on consuming added sugars, just simply because I want to reduce the inflammation in my body, and am targeting that as the first strategy. We eat from 12 p.m. at noon until 8 p.m. and then we don't eat until noon the next day. It's the 18-6 intermittent fasting. How's it going? Well, we've only been doing it a couple of days for real. Lance has even been more intentional than I have. One of the things that I've already learned in the first 3 days is that I need to go to bed at 9 o'clock, because that 9 o'clock hour hits and I'm tired. But what that translates into for me is wanting to start just mindlessly putting things in my mouth. Monday night, I stayed up till 10:30, and at 10 o'clock, that's what I was doing. And I ate almonds, and we had some croutons in the pantry, ate some of those. And so last night, I went to bed at 9. I was still satisfied from what I had eaten throughout the course of the day and was not waking up hungry during the middle of the night. I don't particularly desire to eat breakfast, so not eating until noon has kind of been nice for me, because it doesn't put the pressure on me to eat the most important meal of the day. And I really just look at whatever I eat at noon as being my breakfast. I do get up and have coffee, and I use Truvia and almond milk in that. I usually have 2 cups of coffee in the morning just to tide myself over. And then when I start eating and when I break my fast, then what I will do is transition to drinking water and using different kinds of flavor, low calorie, no calorie, flavor, hydration type mixes in the water. I'm fine drinking plain water, but I just enjoy having the different flavors as well. I'm going to do another video that I'll eventually link up here once I get it done, that talks about what I eat in a day, what I eat in the morning, how I make my coffee, how I break my fast, and that sort of thing. So I'll post that here for your review. But where we're at right now, so far so good. Lance and I are in this together. And when I got on the scale this morning, I had lost almost 1 pound from yesterday, which of course I know is water retention and things like that, but that always feels kind of good. But I feel good overall. My energy level is good. My thought processes are clearer. My body isn't aching like it usually does. And I'm able to get more done in the day, just in this short period of time over the course of the last month of me being more mindful about what I'm eating. So thank you for being here. If you haven't done so already, would you subscribe to my channel and just follow along in this journey? We'll be talking about this health journey, but then I'll be talking about other things in life as well. And I sure would love to have you as a part of my community. If you have anything weighing on your mind that you would like for me to explore in this channel, and the sky's the limit, because if I don't know how to explore what you raise, I'll find somebody who does. Would you post it in the comments? And again, if you haven't done so already, please, by all means, ring that bell icon when you subscribe so you know when I post the next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and just know that I am so thankful and appreciative of you taking time out of your busy day to spend time with me. I'm glad you're here.